Didn't you know? This is gaming now. Today, let's discover Corruption of Champions, an independent PC game by Finoxo. Or more specifically, this is the Corruption of Champions mod headed up by Kitaz6660. It's an important distinction because if you play the original game and you grind your way through it and you work your way up to the higher levels and you go to the end of the game, the final boss shall forever bar its door to you. What are you doing wrong? Well, nothing. Finoxo dropped the project and never coded the final boss. So the entire point of the game doesn't exist. That's always a risk in free games. The high quality of the game can require updates and constant attention from their developer, especially a popular game in progress like this one. But the developer doesn't get to see profit from their hard work. You know, kinda like YouTube. So it's understandable that the game was dropped by its creator. But there were still a lot of things that fans wanted to see out of the game, that they wanted to do in the game. Particularly, they wanted to fulfill the goals that they'd first entered the Demon Realm for. So for that purpose, fans bonded together, joined forces, and created this fan mod. And for the sake of completing the game, I discovered this mod for the first time. You are the champion of Ingram, a lone hero sent from the human world to the demons to destroy the evil Queen Lethis. You guys don't seem that invested in this epic tale. Oh, I get it. You were expecting to see all kinds of awesome gameplay on the screen. Now, this is a text-based game. The only image you'll ever see is a tiny little sprite down in the corner of the screen. I'm not entirely sure what it's supposed to be representing most of the time. So I can hear my Holt asking now, Otter, how do you beat this game? What must be done to find and destroy this final boss? Well, first you explore, wander across the empty countryside. And after that, you explore. And you explore, and you explore until you have found the forest. Then you repeatedly travel through the forest. Over and over, because the enemies anywhere else in the game will ruin your day. So what are the battles like? I know you guys can't read what's all blurry there, but, yeah, that's a good thing for your sake. Let's keep going. So after killing enough imps and goblins and running in terror from tentacle beasts, you'll be a high enough level to move up into constantly searching the lake. The most important thing to find here is the beautiful sword. You'll probably notice the corruption meter at the side of the screen. Every time you engage in interactions with a corrupted creature, drink various potions, or do something evil, you'll gain corruption. But I am a hero of the land. I am too noble to be defeated by such things. So I went for as pure of a run as possible, which renders the beautiful sword the most dangerous weapon in the game. Its strength is determined by how low your corruption is. In fact, if your corruption ever rises above 35, you can't even hold the sword or it'll burn you. Don't ask how I know that. So you battle your way through the lake until you can handle the desert. The desert is full of naga and sandwiches. Then you can battle your way through the mountains of minotaurs and hellhounds. You'll notice I'm being more vague than usual, and that's because this game is all about the exploration. It's about going somewhere over and over and suddenly discovering what's there that you've never seen before. And what's it gonna do? What can you do there? Where's the city of Teledre hiding? Well, okay, it's in the desert since it is my favorite place in the game, and everyone who plays this game should go there. Fun NPCs, a pawn shop, transformation berries you can't get anywhere else in the game. This place has everything. And speaking of transformation berries, you can change your character here in an insane number of ways. For instance, my hero has sharp teeth, long silver hair, and let's pretend I didn't accidentally end up with tiny useless bee wings. It's just that I needed to gain corruption to use some items early in the game, and bee honey's the fastest way to get rid of corruption, okay? Look, the point is I'm being vague with this episode for two reasons. One is obvious. The other is because this game is really good. I mean, okay, it has a lot of grinding, and at higher levels it gets difficult to find enemies who are worth fighting to level up, and it helps nothing when you spend almost half an hour grinding meditating with an NPC to lock his best upgrade, only to find out that upgrade is to replace the command usually used to reduce your lust meter with meditation, which I started the game with thanks to my chosen class. And while I'm thrilled to finally have a real ending that I will not spoil, and while it's very fulfilling as an ending, and the small coding issues that existed at the point when I played the game are hilarious, this ending is too hard. It's just a boss after a boss after a boss, one after another, with no way to heal up in between, no way to really do anything to protect yourself, just difficult enemy upon difficult enemy that you will fail against. But maybe that's the challenge. Maybe it's the point. It might even be part of what makes this game feel fulfilling. So if you can put up with everything that's been blurred out, it might be worth discovering this game. And it'll reach a point where you realize you don't even have to read anything other than the damage amounts and just keep an eye on health. And no, the recommendation is not the April Fool's joke me reviewing a text-based game was. Hey everybody, thanks for watching this little extra video for April 1st. Happy April Fool's Day, or if you're watching this from the future, Happy April Fool's Day. Because April Fools, it's always April 1st for you. So please, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like and a share, because that'll help this channel grow more than you could ever imagine. And for any of you that would possibly care, I now have a Twitter that I've been posting on for a little while when I remember that I have it. Mostly it's just weird thoughts that I have throughout the day, or random stupid things that I'm doing. And again, isn't that what Twitter's for? So I'll see you all there, and I'll see you all next week. Until then, remember, life is always another game waiting to be discovered. Things that they wanted to see out of it. It's about...
Hello. I'm turning into a frog.
Your eyes are all dry. While I'm thrilled to have a Don't do that. To have a real ending, and... Stuff and Things with Stuff and Things and Stuff by Finokso. Oh.
That's what I think of you, Finokso, for dropping this game.